What's up everyone, my name is Danny. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit of Citi's Double Cash credit card and give a full and honest review. So if you're planning on applying for a brand new card and are just looking for a little bit of information before you decide if this card is worth it or not, if you should get it or not, just watch this video to the very end. Like always, if you enjoyed this video and it provides any type of value whatsoever, the only thing I ask for is just find that like button down below and absolutely destroy it. But let's dive straight into the video, you guys. Alright, so the very first thing I have to say of Citi's Double Cash credit card is that I absolutely love this credit card. If you've been a part of this community and you've been following any of my videos, you've noticed that I've mentioned and showed this credit card in like 50, 60, almost 70% of my videos. Even if the video has nothing to do with credit cards, I always find a way to mention Citi's Double Cash credit card, and not because they sponsor me, because well honestly they don't. I wish. I don't make any money whatsoever from Citi's any one of their credit cards whatsoever, but I absolutely love this credit card and I recommend everyone getting this credit card. Alright, so what exactly is the Citi's Double Cash credit card? Well, Citi's Double Cash credit card is a fantastic credit card for everyone who has a fair to good and above credit score. It's pretty easy to get approved for this credit card, since I just said anyone with a fair to good credit score will be approved. Now generally that's going to be around 690 to your 720s, your low 700s. I recommend having anywhere from a 720 or above before applying for this card, just to maximize your chances of getting approved for it. But this card is actually pretty easy to get approved for. Also, this card has 0 fees annually, meaning you pay nothing. It's absolutely free to own and hold for the rest of your life. Alright Danny, so I get it. So it's easy to get approved for and it's a free card. You don't have any annual fees on it. So is that the reason why I should get this card? No. See, let's go ahead and actually break this down, pros and cons, and actually see why this card is so fantastic. Alright, so when we talk about the pros of the Citi's Double Cash credit card, like I just said, anyone who has a fair to good credit score should get approved for this card fairly easily. So if you have a 690 to a 710, 720 credit score, you should be able to apply for this card and get approved. Pro number 2, there's no fees associated with this card, meaning you pay no annual fee to keep this card. It's a free card to own and keep in your wallet. Now, when I say free, I don't mean interest rates. I mean, you do have interest rates, but in terms of annual fees, well, there pretty much isn't any at all. And the third pro, and honestly, the biggest pro, the reason why I absolutely love this card and I make the majority of my payments with this credit card, is that you get 2 rounds of cash back every time you use this. Now, let me go ahead and explain myself. You get 2% cash back on all of your purchases. You get 1% cash back initially when you first make the purchase, and then you'll get another 1% cash back when you actually pay off your statement. Hence the name, Citi's Double Cash credit card. Duh, kind of obvious, right? But you get 2% on everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. There's no categories, there's no limits. Pretty much anything that you actually make a payment on or you purchase with this credit card, you're gonna get 2% cash back. And if you're like me, that you like to save as much money as possible, you're gonna love this credit card. See, 2%, it adds up really quickly. Whenever you put up all of your expenses, and I mean all of your expenses in one credit card, it adds up really quickly. Because me, in my case, when I did have car payments, I would pay my car payments with this card. I still pay my utility bills with this card. I'll pay my cell phone bill, my water bill, any bill that I could actually pay, anything with the credit card, I'm gonna pay with this credit card. And once I do pay it off, I'm gonna have some cash back available. Mostly I just go ahead and direct deposit it to my account anyways. You know, I just like to have that cash there. Once I do have my cash inside of my banking, I'll go ahead and I'll move that into one of my investments. But you have a few options. You could go ahead and direct deposit whatever cash back you have available from Citi's Double Cash app, right, towards your bank account. Option number 2, you could actually send yourself a check if you prefer to go to a bank, if people actually still have checks for some reason. And third option, which I still see pretty viable, if you can't really pay that month's statement, you could just use whatever cash back you do have accumulated and actually put that towards your statement. So instead of receiving a check or direct deposit for, in my case, 189 with, I already forgot how many cents, 70 something, I can go ahead and opt out and actually choose to put that money towards my statement. So if I owed, let's say $200 towards that statement, I can tell them, hey, use that 180 something dollars, put that as a credit towards my statement, and I'll just pay the difference, what, like 13 bucks? And now the thing is that normally whenever I do a pro and cons, they usually come out pretty balanced, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I couldn't really find too many cons with this credit card. One con that I actually did see pretty quickly, if you could actually call this a con, is the lack of an initial bonus. Meaning, a lot of times when you sign up for a new credit card, like for example, Discover It credit card, their cashback credit card actually had an initial bonus. Chase Sapphire Reserve, when I got that credit card, I had 60,000 points in my initial bonus. Whenever I took out my American Express, they gave me $250, right? Well, Citi's Double Cash credit card doesn't have an initial sign-up bonus. And that kind of is a big con when you compare it to other credit cards that they're going to give you 150, 200, some of them even give you $250 cash back. Some upper tier credit cards can even give you $500 cash back as an initial bonus, right? But when you consider the fact that this card is absolutely free to own and that you have one of the most generous cash back reward programs out there, meaning you're getting 2% cash back, that's almost double the norm if you want to see it that way. I honestly can't complain too much. I mean, I honestly cannot complain too much of not having an initial sign up bonus when you have these rewards, which are so generous. Would it be nice? Yes. Do I actually see this as a deal breaker? No. Another con that I can think of is if you do like to travel, this card may not be the right card to use while you're out traveling. What I mean by that is that this card does have a 3% foreign transaction fee. So if you are planning on traveling anywhere right now and you are planning on making purchases, I would not recommend using this credit card per se, because you are going to see a 3% transaction fee whenever you do it at foreign places. And the last con that I could find for this credit card, and trust me, I had to really think about this and actually had to look and see what cons can I actually talk about this, because it pretty much doesn't have any, is pretty much that you need to have $25 saved up inside of your cash back balance in order to redeem it in any form whatsoever, which shouldn't really be that big of a deal if you are following my advice, meaning you're putting the majority of your bigger purchases or payments onto that card. Well, $25, you should see that pretty quickly. So my final thoughts for Citi's Double Cash credit card. Is it a good credit card? Is it worth it? Should you have this credit card? Honestly, yes, and yes. Like I said, I absolutely love this credit card. I use it all the time, pretty much. I make almost every single purchase that I make it with this credit card. So if you are looking to apply for a brand new credit card and you are within that 690 or 720 minimum, that you have a higher credit score than that, or at the very least you have that, go ahead and apply for this card, man. I mean, it's absolutely free. You get 2% cash back on everything, and honestly, it's just completely awesome. So yes, Citi's Double Cash credit card is a fantastic credit card. You should apply for it if you have the opportunity to, and you should keep this in your wallet forever. But anyways, you guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is just my honest and complete review for this credit card. I said it already, in no way whatsoever do I make any money at all from MasterCard or Citi, none. I'm not sponsored by them, so ultimately, it's up to you if you decide to actually get this credit card or not. But take it from a random dude on YouTube that you've never met before in your life, go ahead and do it. I absolutely recommend this credit card. Listen, you guys, like I said, we're not being sponsored by them. I just honestly, I do think it's a fantastic credit card. But anyways, you guys, like I said, I'm not being sponsored by any bank whatsoever. So if you do find this video to be informative and you did find it to be valuable, you can go ahead and reward me if you want to by go ahead and finding that like button down below and destroying it. I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but the thing is, the way the YouTube algorithm works now, if you don't destroy that like button down below, it's extremely unlikely that YouTube will show this video to a newer audience. Now, if you do want to be a part of the community and you want to see videos like this, seeing which are the best credit cards, how to improve your credit score, how to make more money through any type of investment whatsoever, just go ahead and find that subscribe and that notification bell down below as well, and destroy them both. I upload every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. I almost never miss a day, and if I do, there's something pretty extreme going on, and I'll probably just upload the following day. And if you guys do have any particular topic that you want to see me do a video of, go ahead and feel free to leave that down below in the comments. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Till next time, you guys.